this. Owner coming around here, level 3 gang.
Yeah, level 3, there's the engage onto Pace. The Ignite comes in, and if you get this early gank in, you might be able to turn the tides to this bottom lane as the crash down is there. Pace, though, no flash, no summoners at all, and now we do have a ton of damage going into Pace, but we also have Peanut making his way down here as flash still available for Guma. I don't think that they have the damage quite to get in here on the side of GenG, so it's just first blood to the side of T1, and now Delight's gonna get stunned up. He gets rooted down, flash in, but there's a shield on Faker, as now T1 gets 2 kills and a win in mid.
The CS numbers, obviously, but that's a ton of gold she picked up on a weak side lane. Is Faker
level 6, and look at this, no flash for Chovy. It's as free as that. The rocks are on the ground, doesn't matter, just gonna delay. And it's not that, okay, Peanuts in your face all the time kind of counter jungling style, as oh boy, we got Keria in a World of Hurt here, does not have flash, and with the Unbreakable Will, not able to actually get the combo because of the polymorph, and now Owner's here trying to help out, but he's almost dead as well. Magnus storms the Lulu alone, as yes, the kill will go to Guma.
Is Baker also a little bit overextended? Looks like they're not going to hard commit any further.
He is here, but the knock-up and the stun comes in. Where's Peanut? Doesn't have his ult just yet. Just got it now. Not even going to need it, actually, as Chovy ripped Herald, but I thought they were going to commit heavier to the bottom side push. Instead, they're actually trying to take Owner out here, as the flash is going to just be wasted. But at least Owner is not able to pick up the eye.
Yeah, they denied the eye from him. He is able to pick up local gold and escape with his life, but
okay, well, maybe he will get the eye. I guess, you know, he will get the eye, actually. Is he gets out, he has to use...
for T1 is Chovy.
Oh, he's going to have to flash again as Keria going to taxi onto the minion. The seismic shove comes in, but is not going to survive against 3.
Yeah, Torin, it has the flank angle here with Chovy. The Weaver's Wall engage.
All right, well, that ult was a bit questionable. Not going to hit anyone. And now the wall can be broken by Zeus if they even need it. Keria just going to dodge the Moonlight Vigilance now. GenG just want to get out, but Faker has other ideas as he's going to take a ton of damage, though. He's the one that goes down as the ult on the Sejuani was not the play, but Lulu will be the casualty here on the side of GenG. So they engage onto Sejuani, don't take her out.
This is like trademark T1. We got control of these choke points. We got Magnus Storm, we got an Ornn, and let's force that fight the way we want it. I mean, you could lose the game over this, but I like that they're trying it.
Yeah, you got to go into the team fights as T1. That's how you're going to win, as now the Magnus Storm is just going to totally miss, as now Doran going to set up 3, and the wobble combo is huge from the side of GenG, as yes, Delay might go down again, but it doesn't matter because GenG are just winning this fight. Zay's gonna go down as well. Double kill to Pays, and now they're gonna try this. He does do a nice amount of poke damage, but he can't go 1v4. You see, Carry is just backing, and now Faker, he is going to skirt around the rocks. Not sure if he gets out here, actually. Flash committed to by Peanut. Just for the headbutt of Keria, but now it's Keria who has to pay for the sins of Faker.
To have that proper setup on Baron in this game, and on Elder, you're gonna have to walk into his Peanuts.
Oh, they're gonna catch the Xayah. Guma's just 100 to 0'd, and Keria is also gonna go down, taken out. Double kill for FaZe as the Magnet Storm is just desperate, and T1, they don't have a leg to stand on now, even in the team fight, as okay, you're gonna bounce the Jax to the sky, but he still has Counter-Strike, and he's still gonna take out Owner. And GenG, they are just ruthless. They're not gonna waste any time to end this game.
Nope, they're just gonna end this one early. We've had a lot of one-sided games in our
kind of engaged there onto the Xayah. They catch her off guard, as Owner might just die here. I mean, he has flash, but he will be forced to use it as that comes in. The Blast Cone kind of trolling Pays, but I don't think that GenG really care at this point, as Doran will have to use his stopwatch as he bonks the cow on the head. They're not even giving Doran a chance to side lane, even with the teleport. There is a Baron here, so they're just going to go for that instead. As now the turn coming out of the jungle. T1 do not have vision of the jungle at this point in time. GenG just running at them. Faker isolated. Keria trying to peel for him. Guma is going to cleanse, but a huge burst comes out from the Talia, as Faker is just not a factor in this fight, and Doran will just threaten that backline. Guma can't do anything as he's hunted down by the Jax, and GenG now.
And I gotta say, Valdez, it was a pretty impressive game from GenG. It was definitely a little bit of mental damage, potentially, as you mentioned here. GenG just making it look easy.
Yeah. Mental and emotional damage done in game number 1. 20 kills to the side of GenG as they stomp out T1 as well.
Gonna force it.
Side, as they're gonna go for this level 5 hit from Zeus. He's still gonna flash away as Peanut just blocking him, and no belly boop means that, oh, he's gonna save it actually. He did have it, and Doran is just gonna
this could actually work with the wave escorting Owner through. He's got 6.
He's going to get dive on as you can't dodge the Kazakh's Q as the barrel comes in, and an arcane comment not quite going to be enough. Doran holds on to his flash.
And that was a very close call, but Doran handles it well. And will they actually get the counter here? No vision.
Maybe. Zeus does have flash, but there's 3 members of GenG, and the back completed here for Owner. Just an ult away from death as Doran pretty low, and probably not going to matter. Holding Counter-Strike, you see Zeus trying to... Oh, Doran really flying close to the sun. Flashes after he dies, but it's still
the map. And let's see
how pays. All right, just going to face-check the Kazakhs. He's just dead. As
when you see that play bottom side there, you feel pretty confident you can pull it off. Kazakhs is obviously not top side, so they can get more down here.
Trying to go pretty deep for this one, trying to get on top of Peanut, but the peel from the Rakan is huge. Guma taking a lot of damage, but it works out for him. The turret shots getting Keria and Guma so low as Doran, he's going to get in here, hits the stun, as now Keria not going to help out his Kazakhs. It looks like a dead bug once again. As
see, T1 don't have control of the choke points, so it's really hard to actually start this one up.
Uh-oh, Owner, he's going to get knocked up by the Rakan of all people as Kazakhs. He doesn't flash, he doesn't jump away. T1 are starting Baron at 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think realized, okay, like they're trying to set a trap. We actually have positional prio here. Zeus also teleports in the nick of time to try to deny Chovy entry. This is a great setup for T1.
Yeah, no TP for Doran. They just want to go for it. That is a dead Zeus, as now the fight may heavily go in the way of GenG as the knock-up here on a beat-up, but he's got stopwatch as Faker is going to go down for free. GenG just trying to get as much value on the backside of this fight as possible. 45, but that follow-up, like Zeus going down is fine, but the extra is not. As Owner again is going to get knocked up by Delight, who just has his number in this game. And now Chovy, the pick potential, the mobility, everything coming forward. We talk about this Baron fight. GenG going to start this one up as the charm is going to hit Guma, forces the cleanse, but enough delaying of time here from the side of T1, and now Doran going to have to flash out of this one, and the follow-up comes in. That is a dead Jax as GenG leave him to the side, and now T1 will start up this Baron.
Oh man, this is just such fantastic map reads from T1. The teleport from Faker just right in the middle of the team fight. That's how confident they are. They have control. Peanut has flash, but won't be able to contest.
Oh, Peanut getting in. He is just dead now, though. Not able to steal that one away as the Wombo combo onto Zeri. Down will go Pays. Not even allowed to flash out of that one. Owner trying to land a slow. Zeus getting really deep in for this one as well. But the W speed up and the miss on the
season if things continue like this. 2 inhibs down now.
All right, trying to do it again as the charm angle, again, not going to hit. Faker just stands his ground, and Doran's caught again. Just going to get comboed by Keria and put into the death realm. As now Zeus and Guma trying to lead the charge here. They don't have a wave, but they're just going to sit on the turrets 5v4.
They have a lot of damage for these turrets as well as a cannon minion here now, and this might just be the beginning of the end here. GenG, they don't have really great tools to turn this. Delight's ult's coming back up, but even getting into position is going to be really difficult. He's got the flank.
He does, but there's just a Gragas zoning him. There's an Alistar zoning him. He has to engage onto Xayah with Featherstorm, and they're just not even going to get an angle to do it. They're just going to end the game. Will T1, and they tie up the series. We officially have the series on our hands.
But, you know, it's 2 syllables.
Makes sense. Okay, we're getting in there on the Owner, who does smite away the Scuttle. He's trying to get over to the speed here, but the flash isn't really going to get him into a safe spot. There's not a lot of damage between these two, but they finally do get the job done. He also
went for Doran's ring and has a mana advantage here, so Faker actually forced to back now with no teleport. Feels very awkward. He can stick around, and Owner once again caught out.
Well, the blast plant is there, but he's super low, and Delight's actually here now as the shield does come down, but it looks like just a fed kill over to Pays. Yeah, it is a bit. We had a mini Zeri moment, not a real one, just a kill, as now just walking in nearly smites it away to Peanut. Looks like he didn't quite have it, actually, so just going to be another Owner death. They do get the Mountain Drake. Enter treasure hunter, right? Now just Doran and Delight need one. As Paze is getting run down here, he's going to get knocked up. That is a dead Zeri, if I've ever seen one, as Delight now is best. He gets a lead in the jungle matchup, and he punishes. He's getting in onto Owner now. He has his own red buff. And Owner's just trying to secure a red buff of his own at this point. So does land the smite, and now they're turning this one as Peanut not really in a position, doesn't have a way to get out, as that's a kill actually going over to Peanut, maybe going too far, as now Carrier making his way in. The Emperor's Divide, but it's 2v4, and Doran is kind of left to the Wolves here. He doesn't have his flash just yet, but it's very close, as he is just going to
Herald top side. Meanwhile, Carrier has 6.
Trying to make a play here on a Delight, but he is going to crash down away as Paze gets charmed up, and he doesn't have any summoners. The Zeri ult comes out, but it is too... All right, let's see how this goes. Chovy just picked up Ludens. Could be a big difference maker in this fight. Carrier looking for the angle from the left side. They're going to get in onto the Rel, actually. Delight just gets 100-0, but that's the support. As now Doran coming in from behind. Zeus trying to make a big play here onto Zeri and will take him out. And now it's 5v3 in favor of T1. They have the damage. They take out the Renekton, and Chovy is alone versus like 8,000 people. It's a double kill.
They're set up for this.
Yeah. Definitely can try to siege this. The Sedge ult comes out, but the follow-up from the Maokai. Guma just going to cleanse, just to be safe. Ult here from Carrier, going to catch Chovy, and again, he's just going to be burst down as the Rel goes in just to die. As, man, that is a very nice setup here from T1, and they're just catching GenG. You don't have Crown. So much of the carry potential on the side of GenG is just gone. As Guma going to pull back some feathers. Man, they are really ripping into them now as the Maokai ultimate is going to come out, but easy Feather Storm now for Guma, who is immensely fed, and now the flank is going to come in. GenG, they keep trying to opt into this fight, and they're just getting killed over and over, as now T1 is 4v1. Chovy is alone. He's just going to be taken out eventually. Down he will go. And get away, but that's a... Okay, engage comes in from GenG. They finally pull the trigger. This is pretty nice, but Faker is going to get away, and it's Guma, who did not get gauged upon, of course. He is the Xayah, gets flashed on, presses his R button, and T1 looks like they should stop this first game, although Paze is going to get the one kill. Guma eats a hit from the Soldier, as now maybe they went a bit too far.
Teleport, though, from Faker.
Quite strong with a flash over the Divide, and it will be enough. T1 playing with fire, but they do get there in the end. They wipe GenG, and they will take down this game number 3.
And that 18.5-minute inhibitor's down, so there's super minions on the Nexus. It just absolutely destroyed GenG in this one. And oh man, I don't know if you can mentally recover from 2 losses like that. A narrow loss, obviously, in the second game, but this one, I mean, this was something else. Owner's gonna go around here all the way. Heavy commitment, trying to kill his GP.
All right, they're trying to get on in. He is going to use the apple really early on, the oranges rather, as that's going to be first blood. Peanut waiting in the wings. Chovy, let's see if he can crash this with Q3. As let's see, there's Peanut, but here's Owner as well, but the damage is coming out too fast. Peanut now, no twisted advance, but he is just going to walk this one out. Unfortunately, the Sejuani not doing too much, as Unbound Soul kind of confusingly, as Chovy is going to get frozen up and will walk.
Didn't get it, but he does pick that one up, so at least that's
and Doran, once again, Owner going to flash on in. No flash here available for Doran, and you can't cleanse both of those. That's amazingly, but they still won the game, whereas this time around, it's a heavy focus. Is now trying to follow up on the play. Here is the wombo combo. It's the only ultimate. Gonna hit them both as Carrier does keep him alive for a while, but the Q3 is huge. Gonna knock up both Carrier and Faker as the Emperor's Divide.
Oh,
now as, yeah, he's gonna get caught by Maokai. That's 3 kills going the way.
Okay.
He's very far down the lane as the flash comes in, and Faker's in a lot of trouble. Has flash himself. I don't think he's gonna even bother to use it, as just throws up a bunch of...
on Owner's ult as well. Is this Rift Herald fight here, T1 not fully set up. Zeus coming down now, and Chovy's gonna have to go back to that. Zeus could find an angle potentially.
He could, he's thinking about it. He is going to get knocked back here by Peanut, who keeps Chovy safe, but 5 members at T1 just trying to zone them in the choke. They want to take down this objective as the smite will go over to Owner. The engage now from Delight rather is pretty good, but Paze is getting low, and he just gets popped by Zeus, who gets to that backline. But look at Chovy as well. Is doing incredible damage on Aguma, takes him down as the carries are really going 1 for 1 here, but still T1 on the chase. They have Zeus, they have Faker, who did use his ultimate, and Delight looks like he will have to sacrifice to get out of this one. So T1...
Chovy, though,
Trying to get Chovy here. That's a big shutdown if they could, but they're not.
Healing and shielding power and tenacity. GenG looking to force this.
Yep. We will have a fight. Both teams declare as Zeus has a Mega Cone. He's got an angle. I think he's spotted just barely on the end of that. As in he goes. The spite is early from the side of Peanut. It goes to T1. Big knockups coming in now, but a lot of low health bars here on the side of GenG as Chovy has to ult away. He is not going to be able to follow up on that initial engage.
Very problematic for map control.
Oh, the sapling keeping him around. They want to engage on Zeus right now, but they're so scared of him. They're just hopping away, but now no counter-strike. Can they burst him down? Zeus is alone, and he lives for an incredibly long amount of time as Chovy can't quite take him. They finally get him at the end as Chovy will pick up the kill. Zeus isolated, and now it's 5v4.
Yeah, GenG should definitely be able to start up this Baron here. As Yone doesn't have ult, obviously, but still, they have the man advantage. Teleport back from Chovy.
A lot of damage being done right now by Faker. You see those Sand Soldiers, owner trying to get into the pit as Chovy looking for the angle, not going to get the knockup, has to go back. And
this is awkward now.
Yeah, it gets real awkward as the divide comes in. Delight going to engage. It's going to take away Faker as he is not able to live. And now Guma just being hounded down. Gets the one kill, but it's a double for the side of his opponent, Pays, who just barely not going to hit that. But Guma is pretty doomed. Down he goes. Pays going to pick up 3.
All right, so T1 now losing several members here. The shutdown comes through onto the Jax, and Chovy just got bigger. He's like, all right, I'll go for the IE to finish this one off. I don't know what he's building, actually. Picks up the pickaxe. And, you know, you can't build IE third, you know, on this anymore, but he's going to pick up a ton of money, and they're going to get the Baron. Zeus going to try to come here. Last ditch attempt to steal.
Yeah.
And...
Burst is coming in. Oh, he's going to charge over, and he's not able to avoid. Oh, he flashes. Jeez, that was close. Got in with like 1,000 health, but not quite able to do it.
They're just going straight towards the Drake, too. His weight is going to pay off. Another lurk from the Jax.
Uh-oh, Pays in trouble, and he is going to cleanse. They get the cleanses. Now Zeus goes into a stopwatch. Delight taking a bunch of damage. The wombo combos here is taking a huge amount as the Jackson. He will go down through the counter-strike, and now Pays has the front line. The engage from Delight is insane, and it looks like GenG will absorb the pressure and should be able to take down this game number 4. It's a clean ace to the side of GenG, and they'll push down.
With everything else going so wrong in those early game fights where Chovy got ahead, is just ultimately too much here for T1. And it looks like, again, we are going to silver scrapes here, Valdez, in a T1 series. And GenG will not go quietly into the lower bracket. They are going to fight.
Big rotation over. Now this is Poppy. I don't think that Chovy alone can really deal with double buff Poppy. And in fact, it's going to be the flash in as Carrier sets it up, picks up first blood. And Chovy not respecting the Poppy at the end of the day. Or is he? He's just going to face check instead into GenG. Now there's not a lot of damage between these two as the ult comes out from Zeus and owner's trying to help out, but he gets knocked away as the double Q3 does come in from the Cassandra, but Counter-Strike is up again as Pays makes his way in and collects the kill. As it was 4, they are throwing it down for a Chemtech Drake.
Okay.
It is happening.
Pays got to be watching that position. He's got red-white here. Chovy coming in for flash engage potentially.
Well, that's the Poppy Copter, not going to hit anyone as Zeus is sparked. They're just trying to turn onto him. They don't care about the Drake. They just want to take down the Jax. As Doran is in there. He just dies for free, both top laners. As now Peanut just going to run in and take a look at that. The health bar of owner just going to be zapped away. It's a huge effort divide from Faker, but I don't think it's enough as he's going to get away, but the rest of the team is not. And in fact, Faker will not get away as GenG are going to ace T1 on the
last time. And this man is just out of control. And it's always the positioning, Valdez. The positioning of this man. Yeah. No vision, doesn't care.
I mean, there's nothing else to say. I mean, just wait for the perfect moment. Yeah, and there it is, the Caliber Q to finish it off. Alistair is crazy.
Oh man, they're really feeling it in this 15th.
It's going to knock away owner, but the damage here on the Baron a little bit slow, but the Maokai ultimate might be enough. He's taxiing in, owner is not going to get it. He won't be able to steal it. The Counter-Strike hits 5, but it's still going to be 5 members of GenG that are taking the fight as Owner's low. Down goes Faker, and Pays is taking names once again. As Zeus, it looks like he's dead as well. Doran just going to make an end of him, as that is another ace to the side of GenG. Doing that Baron, but the second phase goes off. Vision, T1 begin to push in, they begin to question, and they have a big bottom lane problem.
Yeah, I mean, this is starting to stack up now. Like, Zeus did his due diligence to push it out earlier, but I love how GenG just delay. They let the minions do the work. They let the minions do the work. Cho'Gath gonna teleport back in here with level 16. His ult's back as well. Good luck, T1. One more fight.
Oh, they're gonna catch Owner. He's over there on the right side, but he is Poppy. Is it gonna matter as he's so low, and the damage is just insane. But Zeus finds the angle on the Toby in the backline, gets the GA. Finally, Faker goes in, but I'm not sure if that's the angle. Counter-Strike is huge as Zeus is desperate, but he will not have it in this game, and they have a wave in bot.
GenG are going to be the team to advance to the finals first here against their old nemesis, T1.
Yes, it looks like it, although the inhibitor is going to respawn and is going to delay things just a little bit. GenG will continue on this path, though. They will take down the Nexus. It looks like it's Keria and Owner. They are so desperate as GenG. Oh, here comes Guma, going to take out
the Worlds. They qualify to 2 major events here with this monumental 5th game win here.